What's up, everyone? Welcome to the December 15th edition of FanDuel Tournament Plays, brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoney DFS. We have a four-game NBA slate to talk about tonight. As always, we're going to look at 5 of the top tournament options using the Boom Bust tool on the Stokastic.com website. But first, click the link in the description below, sign up and make a deposit at BetMGM, place a real money wager, and receive a risk-free first bet up to $1,000. Don't forget to click the link below to take advantage of this offer. Now, as a reminder, it is only a 4-game slate, so we don't have a ton of injury news, but there are a few pieces of information we're waiting on, so things are likely to change between now and lock. Be sure to tune into the deeper dive and live before lock shows starting at 6 p.m. Eastern on the Stokastic YouTube channel for more up-to-date information. But with the way things look right now, starting at number 5, Jordan Clarkson is projected for 26% ownership with a 27% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He has point guard and shooting guard eligibility at a $7,000 salary. Clarkson has averaged 0.94 FanDuel points per minute in the games that he has played with Mike Conley active this year, and we're likely to get 34-plus minutes from Clarkson. Number 4, Trey Murphy, 22% projected ownership, 27% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's a $5,500 small forward option on FanDuel. In the games that he has started this year with CJ McCollum and Zion Williamson active, but without Brandon Ingram, Murphy has averaged 0.73 FanDuel points per minute in 32.6 minutes per game. Overall this year, he has averaged 0.83 FanDuel points per minute. We should see playing time into the low to mid-30s from Murphy again tonight at a relatively inexpensive price tag. Number 3, Chris Middleton, shooting guard, small forward at just $6,900. He projects for 33% ownership with a 34% chance of being in the optimal lineup. In 22 games played without Drew Holiday and with Giannis Antetokounmpo since the start of the 2020 season, Middleton has averaged 1.14 FanDuel points per minute. There is a little bit more risk here than usual since he is still not far removed from his thumb injury. There is probably still some rust that he's shaking off, but he's also not particularly expensive. It's likely we get about 32 minutes from him tonight. Number 2, Paul George, 35% projected ownership, about a 35% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He is shooting guard and small forward eligible at $9,000. We don't have an injury report yet for the Clippers, but it is expected that Kawhi Leonard will not be playing on the back-to-back. In games without Kawhi Leonard this season, George has averaged 1.2 FanDuel points per minute in 35.4 minutes per game. And number 1, CJ McCollum, 31% projected ownership, 35% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He is $7,500 with point guard and shooting guard eligibility. McCollum has struggled this year, but the price tag reflects that. He's averaged 0.91 FanDuel points per minute in the games that he's played with Jonas Valanciunas and Zion Williamson active, but without Brandon Ingram. In those games, he's also averaged 34.2 minutes per game. We could see a few more minutes from him tonight with Jose Alvarado out, so that's beneficial. And again, the salary just more or less reflects what he has done this year as opposed to what we saw from him last year when he played at a much higher level. So to recap, the top 5 tournament options on FanDuel as things currently stand: number 5, Jordan Clarkson; number 4, Trey Murphy; number 3, Chris Middleton; number 2, Paul George; and number 1, CJ McCollum.